to video. It's again Tuesday, which means there is another leg day. I have my pre-workout meal here, 2 tortillas, 4 eggs and 4 slices of cheese, so I'm just going to eat this. Then I'm going to store. I want to buy a juice, and on the way I think I'm going to grab a Monster, and that's plan. That's the plan. Today is squat focus leg day, so I have some heavy squats, which I'm not excited for, to be honest. I still have sore legs. I played football, that Brazilian football with my friend on weekend, so don't know how it's going to go, hopefully good. By the way, I have something to show you. It's in one of my videos, the paper where I even have it here, wait. This paper, I wrote it on 16th of December 2024, and I don't know, it's what are my goals and stuff, and I have here start to make YouTube videos, and I mean many more things which I showed in one of my videos. And now I'm reading that book of Dr. Joe Dispenza, and there was a meditation and like a letter which I should write, so I was like, I'm not only going to read it and not do the other part, so I wrote it, and I have my goals here and stuff. I don't know if I should show it or not, but basically in that letter it should be, you should think of something which you want and write a capital letter which represent to it. So I wrote F, which means fuck yourself. I wrote F, which means freedom for me, and some in that book was J, which represents jobs and stuff. And here I'm going to have, the first dot is that I'm going to have 10 online clients. The second one is that I'm going to live only from online coaching. The third one is to be myself on my videos. The fourth one is to travel more and to see world. And the fifth one, I'm honestly, the fifth one I'm scared to even say, but it's to put on a table 100k for my mom. Like, I already have it in my head. I'm going to come to my home with 100k and I want to put it on the table for her. But I mean, that's something which I'm even scared to say, to be honest, because that's so far. I mean, I understand and I realize that it's very, very far, but it's just what I have to hear. So again, capital letter, here's some things which I want or which I'm going to have, and here are how it's going to feel, and that is already in English. So that's it, and the science behind it, that you should just put a capital letter which represent everything, then 2 like circles around it which represents, I think, frequency or energy, then things which you want, and then or experiences which you want to experience, and then like how it's going to feel. I mean, I have this letter here, and it's not even 2 years later, 1.5 years later, and I can say it worked. It worked for what I had to experience from it, and what I had to start and stuff from it. And I mean, if I was reading it now, it wouldn't make sense now, so that's why I made this other one, which I have some closer goals. I mean, those 10 online clients isn't, I mean, I never had more than 2, but it's not that big of a goal as put 100k for my mom on a table. So I have some smaller goals, and the last one is probably the biggest which I have for a long term, but that's what I'm going to read probably every morning starting today. So yeah, I was reading again, meditating, and that's it, I guess. By the way, if you want to try this on your own, this everything, I think those 2 pages are everything which you need. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, Yesterday I had this one instead of the forest fruit one, and it gave me flashbacks from, I think I was like 12 years old, and I was on holiday in the village where I used to live, and we were playing hide and seek all day with my friends. And then in the evening we went to like a pub, and they had this relax cactus but in the glass bottle, and it was so good. And yesterday when I drank it, it just gave me flashback. So I took this one, I grabbed a banana because I don't have any at home. Now I'm just going to grab the Monster, drink it, and go to the gym. By the way, it's like 80 UV index. So today, if I was on the sun, it would be a very good day. But I cannot because I have to go to the gym. Then I have stuff to do. I have to make shorts and cook meals as always. But I think in the evening, if I'm going to have time, I'll go there. By the way, my stamina is so bad. I just walked like 40 stairs and I can feel it. Yesterday I had this one, but it's not zero. It has like 160 calories, and this is zero, this is zero, this is zero. But I think I want that bad apple again, and I'm not sure because for the price it's even cheaper than the coffee, which I have almost every day. But I don't know how much caffeine does coffee have? How much caffeine coffee has? Because this Monster has 160 milligrams. So I think coffee has less. So the Monster is cheaper. And it has more caffeine. So, and I think it tastes better. So it's a win-win. I'm going to sip it on my way to the gym. I'm going on the metro and see you at the gym. It's so nice outside. It's ideal time to just be somewhere near water, jump into a lake, then dry, then jump again, spend some time there. But at least I think there's not going to be many people at the gym, and it's so good there. It's like sweet, and at the end it's like sour, so it's refreshing when it's this hot.
Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only.
Well, last time I did 7 reps with this weight, I had to make sure that I put the right weight in, and I improved 2 reps. So I did 85 kilos for 9 today. I feel that Monster kicked a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. If I had pre-workout right now, I would be in heaven.
Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break?
Just because this side is a little bit down and my left leg is a little bit lower than the right, I feel my right hamstring more than the left one. Even more disbalance coming. On the second set I did same amount of reps as last time. I did 6, and now squats, which I'm going to be happy when they're going to be done. So see you there.
Can I be your superhero?
160 without belt, and honestly it felt alright. It wasn't the hardest, but I mean it was moving slowly on the way up, but I felt alright. So last time I did 170 for 6 and 170 for 5. I don't know if I should just increase the weight. I mean, I think I'm going to, and I'm going to do 3 reps. So I'm going to put there 175 and put on belt and do my first working set.
To dream, believe
4 reps are done, and I think on the second one I hit the safety rack, and it kicked me off balance, and I had bar like this. I mean, it was very weird set, but I felt actually good. 4 reps with 5 kilos more. I mean, I don't even know if it's 5 kilos because plates are in pounds, so it's 10 pounds more. So I think it's 5 kilos more. So 175 for 4. And the second set I'm going to be happy if I'm going to do for 3 or for 4. And I'm slowly moving where I was. The most I was, the highest weight where I was is 185 for I think 4 and 3 reps. So I'm not even that far. I felt good. I'm sipping on the juice the whole workout, and honestly I didn't feel like talking at the beginning, and again I thought that I'm going to quit this workout and just go home because just some random negative thoughts came into my mind, and they won for a few seconds. They won, and I was peeing, and I was like, I'm going home when I was imagining that I'm going to squat. But now after I did the first set, I'm just happy that I didn't, and I pushed through and I made progress. So this is what I was saying when I won't quit. I want to quit so many times or many times, but most of the time I just overcome it. But once in a few years it just wins, and I just go home. That's what happened 2 weeks ago. And since then I had like maybe 3 workouts which I really enjoyed, and all 3 were just upper workouts. So moral of the story, even if you don't want to work out or just feel like to quit, just push through, and most of the time you're going to win. There are going to be some days when you're just going to lose, and that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to, just take a step back, but not quitting every leg day or every workout. Just once in a long time, it's alright. And I just want to say that you're going to have thoughts or quitting and stopping workouts and everything, and just it's very important to push through.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
So I did both sets with 175 for 4 reps, which is a big improvement since last time, and I mean since the whole time I'm here. I'm the closest to where I was since I'm here, so it's a good sign. Now I'm here on light leg curls. Last time I did 70 kilos for 10 and 70 kilos for 8, so I'm going to keep the weight and try to improve my form, because I remember that I was pushing my butt up, so I'm going to try to perfect my form, and I'm going to keep the weight here. I think I was cheating even more than the last time. I was trying my best, but I think the squats took a lot of energy, which I have, so I'm just working with what I have left. But now just the easier exercises. I mean, just 1 set here, 2 sets on leg extensions, calves, which you don't even count. That's why I have small calves, and that's it. So, and I have been training for 1 hour and 6 minutes now. I think the time is even better than last time.
In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you,
I finally finished the workout. It took me longer than the last time. It took me 1 hour and 36 minutes, 576 calories. The workout overall, when I just think about it, I wanted to go home and quit. Now I'm just so happy that I didn't. I pushed through, I made progress, and it felt amazing. I mean, I wasn't talking on the last set on laying hamstring curls, but I did 1 rep more there. And on leg extensions, I think I just managed the weight, or I matched the weight and reps, so I'm on the same as I was last time. And here on calves, I did 10 pounds more, or 5 kilos more. Yeah, 5 kilos or 10 pounds more, and all 3 sets for 10 reps. So very successful leg day. I survived, I made progress, I'm happy, I'm alive, and now just put away weights and go home. So see you at home. Okay, so it's 3:40 p.m. I ate banana and made my post-workout meal. As always, cream of rice, protein powder, and I put a little bit more of peanut butter, and that's it. Because it's later in the day, I'm just going to eat this, and I think right away cook my third meal, and just to have it ready. Then I'm going to take a shower because I don't want to smell like chicken, and if I'm going to have time, go outside and enjoy a little bit of sun. Yesterday I forgot to do something. I forgot to take a chicken out of freezer, so I only have around 100 grams of chicken breast. So I'm going to cook 400 grams of raw-weighted pasta at once. Usually, by the way, I'm watching hockey game. I'm watching a hockey game, and I don't know if I made it video since I made this change, but I switched rice with pasta because it was just too much volume and I didn't want to eat that much. And honestly, I was a little bit tired of it, so I'm doing pasta now. And what I want to say is that I'm going to turn that off for now. What I want to say is that usually I split those into 2 meals, so I have 150 grams of raw-weighted chicken with 200 grams of raw-weighted pasta. But since it's not a lot of chicken, I'm just going to cook pasta at once. I'm going to eat it at once, and then I'm just going to do probably protein shake at the evening, so it's going to be all good, hopefully. And wish luck to Slovakia. I mean, it was 1-0 and I didn't see the goal because I'm watching since 10th minute, so I didn't see it. And now it's 1-1. The only problem which I have right now is I don't think it can fit into this plate, and I don't have the, what is it called? The one which has more space, or it's like deeper. I don't have deep plate, so I think I'm going to have to eat it on like chapters. So let's serve the first chapter, the first part, or maybe it's going to fit somehow. It looks fucking terrible, I know, and I can barely move the plate from side to side, but for comparison, this is my hand, so it's a lot of food. I don't know how long it's going to take me to put down, but But I'm going to have to eat it while standing because I cannot even move it. So I'm going to eat this, watch hockey game, and well, still have to make shorts. And I wanted to call my friend or guy who I know back home in Slovakia. He does like, we would talk about upgrading my meal plans and stuff for it to look better, like visual, like the visual side of it, just not to, I don't want it to be only practical, but I want it to look better. So if it's going to be free and I'm going to be here, I would be happy to finish that because I have it in my mind for I don't know how many weeks or months, but I just didn't have time for it, or when I had free time I just rather went outside for a walk or something. So hopefully at least today I'm going to be able to do it if it's going to be free. If not, I'm going for a walk. I mean, after this meal I'm sure I have to go for a walk. So I'm still fighting with the pasta. I'm already full and I was like, I wish I had some water, so I have something to put it down with. And I remember that I bought this, I think yesterday, and I didn't drink it, so I have this. But we are losing 3-1, and at the beginning we had advantage and everything. We just didn't score some big chances and now we are losing. I mean, I don't even know how to skate, so I cannot say anything. That's what I really like, when somebody who doesn't even know how to skate or play football comments how they should play or how would they do it better. I've been eating for like 20 minutes and I'm in half of it. 10:32 p.m. and this is my first time when I'm not at home since I came from the gym, because right after I finished that meal, which was really big meal and heavy, I went on that phone with my friend and we were just talking about it, upgrading meal plans and training plans, which if it's going to be how he showed me and how he talks, is going to be so big upgrade in my coaching that I'm just so happy for it. It's going to be, I mean, the value is going to be the same, but how it looks, it's going to be just 100 times better, and it's just going to give more value overall, and just it's going to be representative as well. So I'm very happy for it if it's going to be as we talked. And then I just edited some shorts. I uploaded them here on Bench, again in front of this, what is it called, church, and I'm just happy to be here honestly, because the whole day I was behind 4 walls and it was getting on my nerves. So now I'm just going for a walk even though it's late. I mean, I just finished uploading the shorts, so I'll go for a walk. What then? Going for a walk, listening to music. Then I'm going to just chill there, and I think I have everything done for today. I'm just going to drink that shake, and it's going to be all done. But I'm happy. Again, I'm just very happy for it, because I have some ideas back in my head, and I'm just saying that I'm going to do it like in few days or few weeks or few months, and then I'm just putting it away, but it's still in my mind, and it's just sometimes it's a lot what I have to carry in my head, what I have to think about, and I'm just happy that this big stone is not finally there, because I mean, it's very important to make progress when it comes to what I make money from. I mean, I don't make money from it now, but what I'm going to be making money from. And now I just have maybe for some time cleaner head until the next idea is going to come there. I mean, I have many ideas, but it's hard to realize them sometimes. So yeah. It's already midnight and I was thinking that I'm going to make tortilla, but I'm so tired. I'm just going to do protein shake, so so it's going to be good for protein. And I mean, I had enough calories. I had around 3,800 I think, so it should be all good even though I'm hungry. So I'm just going to drink the protein shake, clean myself, I'm going to meditate and go to sleep. And tomorrow repeating as always, but without gym. Okay, so I did 2 scoops. It should be enough, and even if I was like few grams short on protein, it's not that big of a deal now. Okay, so this is everything for today's video. If you like this video, you can leave a like, you can subscribe, and as always, see you in the next one.